Cup twice with Chelsea. So as someone who has walked up those steps to Wembley, can you explain just how much the competition means to you and to the club, of course?
Me personally, I always rated this competition as one of the best because what I liked about this competition is that it's open to everybody, like football should be. People that amateurs that they play in the Sunday leagues, they can play. I mean, it's an open competition, and it feeds the dreams of many people. So that's what I always appreciate about it, and the crowd loves it. Everybody loves it. So I've always had a good feeling with this, and I still keep it now after many years.
And of course, Nottingham Forest have got a decent record in the FA Cup. They put Arsenal out last
Yeah.
season. They're not to be underestimated, are they?
No, absolutely not. They've already done it in the past, and although we have a good record against them, it's a team that we need to respect. They have some good players in the team, and type of players that can cause problems. So we will have to play a good game.
Coming off the back of a 0-0 draw with Southampton, fourth in the league, 10 points off the leaders. Is the FA Cup necessarily your first priority?
For this club, especially also for us, the competitions are important. We are trying to establish ourselves in this championship, and so we want to do well also in the FA Cup. We respect this competition very much, so we're gonna try to do well. It's a pity that this game comes in a period where we have played so many games, and of course you have to also make counts and try to save some players, because obviously some of them they played quite a lot of games recently, so you have to be very, very careful.
And of course, you've suffered significant injuries as well. Does that mean that there'll be a chance perhaps for younger players?
Yeah, there will be rotations. There will be players. We have some injuries that they're not going to be available, like Williams, like Giroud, like Pedro. So obviously this will leave space for some of the young players. But also, you have to consider that, as I said, that there are players that they play already 6 games or 5 games in a row in a very short space of time, and so it will be necessary to do a little bit of rotation.
Will Callum Hudson-Odoi be in contention? Obviously, he's come back to training.
Yeah, he's back on full training. Yesterday he trained with the whole team, and he's going to train today again. And yes, he's certainly available, and I can say he very much like it that he's going to play.
How important is it that Chelsea keep hold of a player like Callum, especially considering there have been reports of bids that Bayern have bid 30 million for?
Well, I know Bayern is very interested in him, but we are interested in him as well. I think we've been proposing him a contract for quite a while, and so we are waiting for a good, to see what the player think about that. But we certainly value him as a player. I know he hasn't played probably as much as he wanted, but obviously this is obviously down to the quality of the players that he's got in front of him. But this is not. I've already told the player that it's not a waste of time. It's the time in which you can really get better, because you are pushed to do more. And I hope that Callum is using this time in a wise way, because he will do a very good thing to his football, and hopefully, as I said, he will come to sign the contract for us.
Have you spoken to him personally? Do you get the feeling that he does want to stay?
We spoke mainly with him. We speak about tactical or technical questions. I haven't been very direct. Actually, this is the first time I've been direct to him about the contract. So again, yes, it's Eden has been fantastic in this period, and he's played a lot of games. We are very demanding on him because he's such an influential player for us. So I believe that tomorrow he might get a little bit of rest. But we are in a situation where we don't have many players, so we will see. The idea, I believe, is to give him some rest.
Matt. How long is William likely to be out for?
I came this morning and the doctor didn't tell us, but I don't think he's as bad. When you see somebody having a problem with the muscle, you get scared straight away because normally it's a long time. But in his case, I don't think he's been as bad.
Do you know if he could play Tottenham on Tuesday?
I don't know really. I think there are very good chance to have Pedro and Giroud back next week for Tottenham, but for William, still I don't know.
Okay. Cesc Fàbregas appeared to wave to all sides of Stamford Bridge on Wednesday, and he suggested he would be playing tomorrow, but there's been a lot of talk about his future. Can you shed any light on Cesc Fàbregas' future?
No, so it looks like. But I'm sure that Cesc is a wonderful professional. Sorry, he always been since I've been here. He actually is one of the surprises for me. How good, how professional he has been. So I don't know. To be honest, you are asking me a question that I wish I could answer. I know that his contract runs out in 6 months, and I don't know how it's gonna go. But despite that, I know that if he plays tomorrow, I think he'll as usual, deliver a good performance.
We're going to finish with Liam. Sorry, Matt, we're out of time.
Gianfranco, a lot of Chelsea fans really want to see an academy player, become important for the first team, and a lot of them have been very excited about Hudson-Odoi for a long time. So
Yes.
Can you understand some of the frustration that these reports are now coming out of rival bids for him?
I understand that. We also very happy to give. Be very happy to see a young player coming through and play for the team. But you have to realize one thing, that to come through in a team like Chelsea is not easy for anybody, unless you are already an exceptional player. And by saying that, I'm not saying that Callum is not a fantastic player, but he's still in a period in which he's showing a lot of potential, but he has to become a footballer. And he has in front of him players that they are mature. That we are talking about top players. So I think it's about patience. I believe that he, as I said before, has a bright future with us, but he will have to learn. That sometimes, as I said, right now for him it's important to get better every day. Doesn't have to be focused on why I didn't play, or I should be playing 20 games. It doesn't matter that. It's important, what should I do to be better than William, than Pedro, than Hazard. This is what, and focus him every day working on that. If he does that, he will, with the qualities that he's got, I have no doubt he's going to be a fantastic player.
Just one final question. Ethan Ampadu is another young player.
Yes.
Wait for his chance this season. Do you think we'll maybe see more of him in the next few weeks?
Yeah, I mean, Ampadu is, I think when we spoke about Ampadu, we had a lot of stuff, and there was no one that had anything to say about him. Everybody shares the same opinion. He's going to become an important player for this club. He has intelligence, he has attitude, he has all the, in my opinion, the qualities to become a top player. And I believe that as a staff, we value him a lot, and when there is an opportunity, he will get time playing.
Thanks. We'll finish that section there.